It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and if this is one of your first videos of mine that you're watching, I do videos for the Hero Wars game both on mobile and Facebook, and I gear those videos towards newer and intermediate players. And today I've got question and answer video number 3. You guys seem to be really liking this, really enjoying it, submitting some great questions. So I'm going to keep doing it for at least a couple more weeks just to kind of see how things go. And as in the previous videos, if you watching right now have a question that you'd like to see answered, please leave it in the comment section down below on this video. And the top 3 or 4 questions that I like or that get the most likes, I'll answer on next week's Q&A video. And we'll keep doing this until we either run out of questions to answer or it loses popularity. So I've got 4 good questions for you today, and the first question that we're going to talk about is one that I actually talked about last week. Andy Taylor asks, "What is auto attack?" Now, I described auto attack as those basic attacks that your hero does whenever he's just swinging his weapon at the opponent. And a couple of you have pointed out to me that that is incorrect, that you're referring to the auto attack button during combat. And this button, what it does is it will force your heroes to use their ultimate or their gray ability immediately whenever it's available to be used. It's a little less tactical than just using manual mode, as they call it. And there are some things that you can use manual mode and some things that you have to use auto mode. For example, in arena, you have to use auto, but in the campaign and in the tower, you can use manual mode. So hope that clears it up for those that were confused. So on to the next question. Wojciech Sosha asks, "Should I create my own guild if my main goal right now is to evolve my titans?" He goes on to say, "I would like to get as many spheres as possible. My current guild gets me 2 to 3 a day. Would I get more if I created my own guild and gave myself the presents?" Well, the short answer is no. And the long answer is basically your presents are based on the gifts that you get for guild activity. It's based on, the guild's total activity. That is, the energy that you spend and, the items that you sell and then the one glyph that you buy. And for reference, I got a picture here. You can see that you need 12,500 guild activity in one day in order to get your first present on Facebook. And on mobile, you need 17,500 energy spent or, items sold or whatever in order for you to get that first package. It looks like it's 2 packages on mobile though. So there's almost no way you're going to be able to get 17,000 or 12,000 activity per day. If you had 12 guild members doing 1,000 activity per day, that's going to get it. So if you wanted to start your own guild and keep your own presence, just make sure you have a bunch of people in the guild. But yeah, you will get more that way. You definitely will get more that way. The next question that I got was about the Guild Wars shop from Stephen Scher. Guild Wars shop, is it better to cash in for Titan skin stones or Titan potions? So he's talking about the trophies that lets you buy either skin stone items, currency, I should say, or Titan potions to level up your Titans. And this is on the Facebook version because the mobile version doesn't have Titan skins yet. So in my opinion, it's better to level your Titans up than it is to add the skins. The skins are absolutely helpful, but to me, the level of your Titan is more important. Think about like your heroes. You want to max out your heroes level before you spend resources on their skins. Okay. Hope that answers that question. And then finally, the question of the week. Matthew Chase asks, when do you start building a 2nd and 3rd team for Grand Arena? Well, this is going to be a really unpopular opinion, but I don't believe that you should ever build a Grand Arena team. And yeah, you heard me right. You absolutely heard me right. If you think about it, you're building a Grand Arena team either at a point in your game where you're not able to completely level up, 5 heroes, level up 15 heroes. And if you're, mid to, getting up closer to, that level 100 range, then you probably can afford it, but you definitely should still be, that's when you should be really focusing on your top 5 heroes. And then at the very end, if you slow down on focusing on your top 5 heroes to focus on, your 6 through 15 heroes, then all of a sudden you're going to be less competitive against those that have been just focusing on the five heroes. And what ends up happening is you're going to dilute your main 5. And for what? What are you going to get Grand Arena for? You should absolutely fill up the Grand Arena defense, and you should absolutely maybe do 1 attack per day, even if you lose, just to get the coins. But your arena team and your Grand Arena team, the rank, I should say, your arena rank and Grand Arena rank, whichever is lowest is what affects your daily rewards. Okay, so if your top 5 team is doing well, but your Grand Arena team sucks, sure, you're only going to get 5 Grand Arena coins per hour instead of the 22 or 18 or whatever you end up being. But what are you really missing out on? You're missing out on 4, decent but mid to low tier heroes. Maybe with the Leon rework, she's amazing right now, but I just don't see it. Of course, you're missing out on buying items from that vendor, but I would argue that spending cash and energy on leveling up, 6 through 15 heroes, your second and third teams, that energy and gold you could put towards, farming for the items for your main 5 team and get those even higher. Get to that orange +4 or red +2 instead of, floating around an orange 1. Okay, does that make sense? So in my opinion, don't level a Grand Arena team. It's for big spenders, it's for in-game, and you can never hold a position. Even if you had the best 15 completely maxed out heroes, somebody will come along with a better comp and beat you, because you can't choose what you do on defense, but they can choose what they can do on offense. So if that makes sense, I hope I didn't offend anybody's sensibilities there, but that's my unpopular opinion. So again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, please jump down into the comments section down below and leave a question for us to answer. If I can't answer it immediately, I usually I go to my Discord and I ask them. And if the questions that you're asking aren't getting answered fast enough, of course, go to the Discord. And finally, I want to mention again, I do have this Hero Wars survey. It's the very first link in the description box down below. It's a 2-minute survey. Doesn't take very long. Just a couple of questions about who you use and where you're from. And I'm going to use this for me, not for anything else, just because I'm curious, and it'll help steer future videos. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A video. If you'd be so kind as to leave a like in the like section down what? Let's try to get to 150 likes on this video. I think that's very doable. And please consider subscribing. And thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys next time.